Telling you, the morning's got nothing but assholes out. Look at these motherfuckers. Why are they goddamn fucking stopped? Because that douchebag in the fucking equipment's got this traffic backed up a fucking mile instead of pulling over like he's supposed to let traffic through. And they done fucked up the weather machine, obviously, because it's been raining all week. Or they have an amateur running the knobs. I don't know which it is.
It was all those chemtrails.
Can't tell because the sky's overcast.
Well, we had them a while ago.
See, maybe they mixed the wrong fucking batch of chemicals. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so.
Nothing good in the news. Well, the Olympics start, but they've told all the athletes to stay the fuck out of the water because it's so polluted. Go figure how they're gonna swim. But then again, they swim in pools that are filtered. So what water are they talking about? And why would a swimmer go swim in a fucking polluted river? Don't make sense to me. When they was in China, they didn't tell them not to breathe the air because it was so polluted. Did they?
What has China done to their air?
China is heavily industrialized. The Olympics was in Beijing, and they don't have the EPA there. So these companies just fire up their furnaces and blow all that shit out the fucking smokestack. And it's just this big cloud that sat over Beijing. All the smog and pollution and shit. People walk around wearing masks so they can breathe. But that's civilization for you. And when the Olympics came, they shut down all the fucking factories so they can clear the air out a little bit. See, they can do that in a communist country. They can just tell you to shut your fucking plant down. Unlike here. But here you have the EPA, which the Republicans are trying to gut and get rid of because regulations.
I take it you don't like the Republicans.
I don't like their whole philosophy.
You like the Democrats?
Mostly like the Democrats. I'm more socialist leaning about things. Like universal fucking health care.
Free university?
No, where everybody gets fucking health care. You ain't gotta goddamn pay for it, and you don't get them fucking costly costs. Don't fucking stop.
And free university?
And free college, yes.
I appreciate that man running across the street.
Man, at least he didn't throttle.
Well, he's black. He knows ain't nobody gonna stop for him.
Surprised ain't nobody tried to shoot him.
You know where we live. We don't do that here.
So far.
So far.
So far, the county does have a slight issue.
What is it?
They shot that boy in front of that.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. And then I don't want to show you the video. I know you don't want to show me the video. I guarantee you, though, if it was in your favor, you'd show it.
It'd be out within the hour. But anyway, yes, I don't like I did like the Republicans back when, because they had a couple of good people, good, honest Republicans that were trying to actually help.
Who?
There was a senator from Tennessee. And
Was it my boy?
who?
The guy from Die Hard.
Fred Thompson?
Yeah.
No, he was.
I really liked him.
He was the other end of the spectrum for me.
I liked him.
I'm going back to the like 70s. I can't think of his name now. I think his name was Baker. I think it was Baker.
The Republicans need to reboot their whole party because they have let the crazies take it over. They really have.
He was one of those centralists. You know, what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, guys.
I mean, the Republicans have just fucked their party up by catering too much to these fringe groups that they thought they needed.
They've gone
loco.
The last 8 years have been so totally wasted. So much could have been accomplished. So much could have been done.
You know what? The Republican Party is so beside itself that they're making Pat Robertson look sane.
Well, you know, President Obama got up and he made a very profound statement. He told the Republicans straight up. He said, you know, if you have to get up and you have to constantly say that what the Cheeto head is saying is not your ideals or your party's ideals,
you got a problem.
why are you still supporting him? If every time he puts his foot in his mouth, you have to stand up and say, you know what, that's not what I believe. Why are you supporting him? If Hillary Clinton got up on the platform today and she said, you know what, we need to lock all Muslims up and stop them from coming to this country, I'd say she's fucking whacked and she needs to go.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking for somebody else, because that's idiocy.
But you know what's idiocy?
Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result.
Yes. These fuckers wanting Jill Stein. We did the shit with Nader. It didn't make a difference. It's time for a new plan. Y'all don't remember what happened in 2000? No, these millennials don't. Read a fucking history book, bitches.
Al Gore lost because of him. I really believe that.
We know it's true.
He drew a lot of votes away from Al Gore.
We know it's true.
And because of that...
Wait a minute, hold up. We know it's mostly true because the Electoral College could have voted what they wanted to vote.
That's irrelevant.
That is very relevant.
No, that's irrelevant for the conversation we're having right now.
No, it isn't.
We're not talking about the Electoral College.
But you gotta talk, when you talk about voting for the president, that's who does it. The Electoral College can vote the way they want.
Yes, they can. They can vote their conscience. But you're not going to eliminate that because people don't know about it and nobody really advocates to get rid of it. So you're not going to get rid of that. The only thing you can do is get the majority of the people to vote for a candidate. And voting for these third-party fringe groups isn't really doing anything. All you're doing is throwing your vote away. And Nader was a prime example of that. And Nader didn't give a shit. He did it just to fucking prove a point. And yeah, he proved it. 8 fucking years of goddamn Bush. So, you gotta fucking vote. You gotta vote for somebody good. But if Trump did nothing else, he has shown this country for the cesspool that it is. Bye.